Today we'll be talking all about sleep deprivation, the signs, the negative effects, and how to make sure that we actually do get enough sleep. Stick around. Welcome back. My name's Nina, and here at this channel we talk all about our emotional well-being, understanding our own psychology, and leading our best life possible. So if you aren't already a subscriber, please take a moment and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected. So today we're talking about something that is very near and dear to my heart, which is the topic of sleep deprivation. This is something that affected my life for years and something that I had no idea had such harmful and significant consequences. It's also something that is becoming more and more common because our lives are getting busier and busier and more stressful. If you clicked on this video, it is likely that you already have concerns about your sleep hygiene, which is not surprising at all. About 50 to 70% of Americans have sleep-related issues, and it's certainly something that is problematic around the globe. So let's go ahead and take a look at how much sleep we really should be getting and what the consequences really are when that does not happen. So adults really need to be getting somewhere between 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night in order to function at their best. And teens and children actually need even more than that. And while too much sleep can also be problematic, if we are getting less than 7 hours a night, sleep deprivation can certainly become a genuine risk. The amount of sleep that we need will also start to increase if we've been missing sleep in the nights prior. So it's almost like we develop a sleep debt, and our body will definitely start to give us signs and signals that it is time to repay that debt, or we're going to start facing the different signs of sleep deprivation. So sleep deprivation can cause feelings of depression, increased bodily pain, weight gain, overeating, a higher risk of medical conditions such as heart attack, diabetes, and high blood pressure, a weakened immune system, memory problems, paranoia, anxiety, impulsive behavior, and an overall inability to function properly. So we know that sleep deprivation is extremely dangerous and can actually affect us more than drinking alcohol in some cases. So it's definitely something that we want to take seriously. But how do we know if it is becoming problematic for us personally? What are the signs of sleep deprivation? Some common signs include an inability to focus, mood changes, tearfulness, forgetfulness, needing to take naps regularly, irritability, fatigue, and of course, feeling sleepy during the day. So how does this even happen? Why is it that so many of us have sleep-related issues? I think one of the biggest things is that our schedules are really packed. We are overwhelmed. We are way too busy. Also, life has become extremely stressful for a lot of people, which means that it is very difficult to actually relax, let alone get some sleep. And something that I see a lot more lately is that people do actually have time to sleep, but they choose not to because late at night is the only time they have, maybe away from their children or away from their husband, or it's the only time that their work cannot contact them. So they really crave this alone time. So even though they feel that they could be sleeping, it's worth the sacrifice of sleep to be able to have that me time. So it's all about balance, and we really have to look at our personal schedule, because I know for myself, I used to own my own business and I worked so many hours. I never felt that I had any time to sleep. But when I really looked at it, there were things in my life that I could remove. And those are the things that we really need to look for. Things that don't serve us anymore. Things that we no longer have time for. Things that no longer interest us. Or things that are just fluff. If we are overcommitted, we really have a responsibility to look at our schedule and see what we can pull out. For everybody, there is something, and if it really is the case that our life is so packed and nothing can be removed, that is a serious concern because we can't keep going like this forever. At some point, our body is going to stop for us. We cannot continuously be sleep deprived and think that we will be able to ultimately function as a person. And believe me, I know this firsthand. So we have to learn to be realistic. We only have so many hours in a day, and our life enjoyment and our mental and physical health will begin to decline the more we engage in this dangerous practice. Sleep must be a priority. So after we've really decided to take this seriously and looked at our schedule and rearranged everything that we could rearrange and hopefully removed anything that we could possibly remove, we may still find that we do not have good sleep habits and still may find it difficult to get enough sleep. So what can we do to help ourselves out? Some healthy sleep habits include having a set time to go to sleep and a regular bedtime routine, making sure we exercise during the day, meditating, reading, or taking a bath or journaling before bedtime to help us get relaxed, staying away from caffeine late in the day, reducing our alcohol intake, avoiding taking any screens into the bedroom when it's time for sleep, and talking to a doctor when it's needed to make sure that a medical condition isn't part of the problem. The short-term and long-term effects of sleep deprivation are very real and extend way further than just brain fog and feeling grumpy. So it is something that we definitely want to be on top of, and we want to make sure that we are just making sleep a priority and doing everything we can to get that 7 to 9 hours every single night. I know that may seem like an impossible goal right now, but when you do make it a priority, somehow it finds a way to happen. So I truly hope this video was helpful and beneficial to you. If it was, please like it and share it with someone who may need to hear the same message today. Also, again, if you aren't already a subscriber, please take a moment and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected. And I thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have an absolutely amazing day.